Zweiri is an associate professor in Middle East politics and Iran at Qatar University. Joins us now live. Thank you very much for talking to us. Let's just look at this list of candidates then, the 6 names on that shortlist. Are there any surprises there?
Not at all. I mean, it was expected that Ahmadinejad to be disqualified. Normally, a good number of people, they register on the Interior Ministry, and normally this year the number was 1,600. It was obvious that the number, the final list will not exceed 10, normally between 4 and 8, and this year 6 candidates. I don't think so there's any surprise. I think there's sort of 2 main names on the list. However, the other names, they have less, I would say their profile is not really strong as Raisi and Rouhani.
Why was former President Ahmadinejad excluded from this list?
You know, his political behavior, even when he was the president, was not really accepted from the establishment. The supreme leader, the security circle, some of the religious circle in Qom, they were not happy with his statements. And finally, he was actually undermining the authority of the supreme leader just a few weeks ago in a speech on south of Iran. So there is sort of, you know, he is a controversial person. He's making a very controversial statement. He actually does not like the supreme leader to enjoy all of this, what's so-called absolute power. So he's a controversial person. The establishment at this stage, they don't want this kind of controversialism. They want a normal elections. They want people to vote for the establishment, for the system. At the end of the day, the election, it's a process. It's not really a major change on politics in Iran. It's a process of renewing legitimacy of the regime and showing the world that there are a good number of population are supporting the system.
There are 6 names on this list. You've said that there are 2 that stand out to you in particular. What are Rouhani's prospects here of holding on to the presidency?
I think the establishment, and I refer to the establishment because I know, you know, Iran always, the politics of Iran was always run by the establishment, which is basically a group of people who basically look, and the main aim for them is to maintain and to survive the current status quo. So basically, Hassan Rouhani, maybe the only achievement he has done this deal with the 5+1. However, the Trump administration actually did not help to have a good, fruitful results. His credibility, he's the person who's close to a good number of population, basically who sees him as a moderate person who is basically good in his appearance, good in his speech, good in his view towards the world, and they want someone like him. However, this is not necessarily, you know, the desire of the establishment. The establishment, they want him because there is a trend within Iranian politics since 1989 that the president, the president has to run for the 2nd term, even if he was not doing well in his first term. So keeping him running for the 2nd term is an indication that there is sort of appreciation, but not necessarily a guarantee he will win these elections.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you for your insight.